And there went the fence. Last year, we were awed when we saw a wild turkey in the front yard. It was something neither one of us had experienced before. A few weeks ago, we saw a whole flock of turkeys grazing down the road. So last week when my hubby Steve told me that he saw the turkeys in both the backyard and then in the front yard while I was at work, I thought I had missed seeing them up close. But no, they came back the next day to nibble at apples in the backyard. A little bit later that day, I was working in the home office and I heard the turkeys in the front yard. They continued making noises, so I popped outside to see what was going on. Apparently, there was a standoff between our Hunch's cat and a bird way too large for her to consider dragging into the house. I think she knew that. Raja. My presence seemed to break off the standoff, and everyone returned to minding their own business. I went back into the house, feeling fortunate to have seen them up close, having the opportunity to capture some videos. We do our best to live in harmony with the wildlife as long as we can keep them from destroying our gardens. So a few days later, we saw the tom turkey all by himself in the front yard, and we wondered if there had been a parting of the ways due to the pecking order. But no, there they are, pretty close to the house. And the plants on the patio, and the garden patio, and the garden. I'm not really sure how to get the turkeys out of the garden when they came down the staircase. How am I going to get them to leave? And just as I stopped recording the call, the hen hopped over the gate. Nice job. Did you find Mr. Turkey? Let's watch that again. Phew, maybe that scared them enough to keep them out of the garden. Nope, more getting in the garden, and I'm frustrated. We just played the same game. I chased those huge birds. And there went the fence. Finally fly down into the pasture. I didn't know turkeys could fly like that, but I wasn't done learning about them yet. A few days later, the turkeys found the newly dug trench and enjoyed a bit of dirt bathing. One hen sees me recording through the window and isn't quite sure she trusts me. She probably recognizes me from a few days ago. But eventually, she gives in to the opportunity to roll around in the dirt too. The flock leaves without wreaking havoc or trashing the garden. The next day, I get an alert from the camera that there's something going on in the backyard. Turkeys in the garden again. This time, I don't want to run at them. It stresses them out and it doesn't seem to have a benefit. But I definitely don't want them comfortable in the fenced yard. Now I know they can fly, so they can just get their butts out of there. So Steve heads around the one side, and I walk around the long way slowly to encourage their immediate departure. Move it on, go on. Don't tear up the fence, all right? And turkeys really can fly. And apparently roost up in the trees. I thought they were more like chickens in their flying ability, but apparently turkeys can fly when they want to. And if they really want into the yard, they have the ability. So the turkeys keep returning, and we keep shooing them away from the garden.
You're done, aren't you?
How long will this go on?
Come right back.
Who will give up first? Have you ever seen a wild turkey? Have you ever had them take over your garden? Do you have any good advice for us? Please comment below and tell us about it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more adventures on the farm, subscribe. Until next time, thanks for visiting.